All right. Maverick Clark, this is my free writing journal reflection presentation for my English class, Professor Nelson. This is my journal I've been writing in, put all my entries in this. I'm going to go ahead and get right into the mix. Writing organized in a free format. How is it organized? It's pretty much organized. All of my entries were organized in like one long continuous paragraph. I did use punctuation, and I did, if I quoted somebody, I gave them the credit, but that's kind of how it was. It was all one long continuous paragraph. So it kind of made it hard if I wanted to switch topics. Kind of made it hard if someone were to read my journals. It'd make it hard for them to, see that and find out where I had switched topics. But I find myself writing a mix of topics, or mainly about one topic, kind of depending on how I felt. Like if I felt good, I'd write about a mix of topics. Specific range. You could go from me talking about just my favorite hobby and what I like to do to talking about my future, or something like that, for example. Versus if I was tired, I'd try to stay on one topic just so that I wouldn't have to think so much. Everybody has those mornings, especially because this is a 9 a.m. class. Everybody has the mornings when they don't want to write. Well, if you don't want to write, make that your topic. I don't want to write. Just elaborate on it. And it's definitely set up like a standard journal. Just a good way to, get things out. Get it off your shoulders and out your head. Notice any changes in my handwriting? Like I said, it kind of depended on if I was tired or not. Like I said, if I felt pretty good, my handwriting kind of stayed the same. The words were tight, they weren't too long. Fit 9-10 words on one line. Versus if I was tired, then I can only get maybe 5 to 7 words on one line, and that's just kind of how it was, I guess. And the spacing will be off, and I write in pen all the time, even in my my math class. So there would definitely be scratch outs and all that. Did it get easier or harder to write for 10 minutes in the end? Definitely got a lot easier. Like, for example, this is my first entry that I've written in this class. Used all 10 minutes and took me the entire page length, versus go a couple weeks later to February 25th. And here we go. And you can see this entry right here. It's that page and a quarter. Trust me, definitely got a lot easier to write. I just always kept all my entries underneath, a page or two. I didn't really like to go over a page. But then it got a lot easier. I was able to, say, now I'm able to clock in, 2 pages in under 5 minutes. And I notice I write any of my reflections of my emotions, ways of thinking. Not really trying to show a whole bunch of emotion, but my ways of thinking definitely, because if you can express to anyone in any form, what you're thinking, that can definitely alleviate, stress, or if you're feeling bad or something, you don't have to express your emotions to them, but just tell them, hey man, I'm just like, I need to tell you something, or I need to, do you think this is right? But that's me. And all of my entries did turn out, how I wanted them to be. Handwriting versus typing. It definitely changes what you want to write, because when, naturally you can type. Naturally, I would expect everyone to type faster than they can write. Because here's the thing, when you're writing something, it kind of makes you appreciate it that much more. So when you're writing something, you want to get all the good information that you're thinking about in like that page or two. Like you said, Professor Nelson wants these journal entries to be as long as possible, but I would expect the average to probably be maybe a page or two. So for that, let's just say you want to get all the good information on a page or two. Versus if you're typing, you could make it as long as you want. But it definitely changes, what you want to write about. Did I like this? I did like it because it helped me write faster. It helped me actually go back and identify if I had messed up on a word or anything. It helped me work on really using bigger words instead of simpler words, so it made my entry sound more professional. And I'm actually glad that we did this.